combating nutrition disinformation and general bull. It's Jimmy Rants. JimmyRants.com.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Instagram Live, and we're here with another Jimmy Rants episode just for you guys here. And if you're brand new to the show, what we do here is we start off on Instagram Live, and we talk to all of my Instagram followers. So go follow me at Living Low Carb Man on Instagram, and you can engage live with me while I do these Jimmy Rants. Then it's up there for 24 hours on Instagram. Then we put it on YouTube, so you can see the replay on YouTube, Forever and Ever Amen. And then we have a Jimmy Rants podcast where you can engage in the content from an audio perspective. We have a nice little music bed that plays, and it's the highlights from the best of these Jimmy Rants. All of that stuff is housed at JimmyRants.com. So welcome in, guys. Today's Jimmy Rants topic is all about those people who think that you don't need any help when you go keto. Okay? So we know these people, and we're seeing it out there on social media more and more, the social media bandwagon. There's a new hashtag out there, you guys. I don't know if you've noticed this or not. There's a new hashtag. It's hashtag keto is free. And I've seen this one over the years in my work, because people say, well, you don't need to buy a keto book like Keto Clarity or my new one, Real Food Keto, because all of that information is already online for free. So why do you need a book? Or the latest incarnation is, well, why would you hire a keto coach? Why would you hire someone even like Christine, who's a nutritional therapy practitioner, to give you any guidance on keto? Keto is free. Just go out there and Google it and then do it. And I think there's a lot of shame that is put on people who choose to hire a coach or choose to hire an NTP or choose to hire someone to help them in their journey, or even choose to buy a book like one of the many books that I've written. People like to shame others. Well, you can get all that information on the internet. You can do it on your own. Buck up, sissy pants, all this stuff. And I think that's horrible. I think if somebody wants to have a buddy come alongside them that has more wisdom about keto, either in the written form if they're reading a book, or with a physical person that's there cheering them on to success and giving them nutrition advice along the way, I think if someone wants to hire a keto coach or hire a nutritional therapy practitioner or a nutritionist or someone to help them when they're keto, why do we care? Well, why do we have to mock and shame people like that? And I've seen this on social media. There's people that are saying, oh my gosh, why would you ever hire a keto coach? That doesn't make any sense. All the information is free. Hashtag keto is free. And I'm going, okay, yeah, keto, the information is free, but we forget human beings are not machines. You know, you can feed all the data into a machine you want, and it'll spit out the data you put into it. Humans, they have emotions that are involved. They have difficulties in their life that is involved. So if someone chooses to get a little bit of emotional support and some of the mental challenges that come into play, why would we mock and shame people who want to do that? And why would we want to discourage people that want to offer that kind of help to other people? In other words, people that want to be keto coaches, or like Christine, who's a keto nutritional therapy practitioner, puts a lot of her clients on a ketogenic diet. Why would we discourage those people from offering this service if people feel like they need that hand-holding, that personal touch? It just makes me mad, you guys, because, okay, great, hashtag keto is free. Yes, it is free. In fact, you want me to tell you in a nutshell how to do keto? Here it is. Cut your carbs down to your tolerance level, okay? Moderate your protein to your personal threshold level. Then eat fat to satiety until you feel satiated, okay? That's keto. I just explained keto in a nutshell to you. All right. If you started off, does that tell you much? Probably not. You might need to Google some more, look up, okay, I could do this if I have this condition, or I have this, and maybe I add in the exercise element, and how do I need to, do nutrition there, and should I test for keto? None of that, like outside all the other stuff, is included in that simplistic explanation of what you might Google online. But if you get a coach, or if you get a nutritional therapy practitioner, or you get someone who can help you in your keto journey, guess what you get? Customization. You get to have that person actually have a vested interest in your success. It's just like you hire a consultant in any part of a business, or even why you go to the doctor for that matter. You're going to the doctor because you want to keep a checkup on your health markers, right? And how everything's functioning. Well, think of hiring a keto coach or a nutritional therapy practitioner as kind of a nutritional consultant, okay? This is a person that's giving you advice to try and to do things in your life and to give you that support along the way. I don't see the shame that has to come from people that choose to do that, and from the people who choose to make that what they choose to do with their life. I've had a lot of people want to pay me money to consult them in their keto, and I've turned it down because that's not really my role. I don't see that as my role in this world, and that's fine. I mean, I write books about it, and I can certainly talk to someone and consult with them about it. But at the end of the day, find someone who is doing that. Find someone who's got the knowledge. Find someone you connect with, that you have chemistry with, that could really, really help you in your ketogenic diet. And let's end this nonsense of hashtag keto is free. Yes, we know it's free. Thank you for stating the obvious, Captain Obvious. But don't lose the fact that some people need a little more help than what's necessarily free on the internet. Let's see what you guys have to say. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for being here, guys. Keto Naughty. I like that name. I haven't seen you before. Keto Naughty. We aren't talking about people who are trying to help. We're trying to discourage ripping people off. Yes, that is true. There are a lot of shysters out there who will try to take advantage of people. And thank you for that, Keto Naughty. I agree with you. There are shysters, huge shysters, that are only in this for the money. They're only in it to be in it and out. And they don't really care about you. And I get those people. So don't misunderstand what I'm saying here. Because I think there's even some named people in this community that before the last year I've never heard of before. And I've been in this community since 2004. I've never heard of them before, ever, ever, ever. And now they're a keto expert, a low-carb expert. Sorry, that doesn't pass the muster. So yeah, I agree with you. There are definitely people trying to rip people off. You have to, buy all these vitamins. You have to do all of this and spend money with it and go to their conferences, which are $500. And no, I don't think you're right. Those are the people that are doing it for the wrong reasons. But what if it's someone who has come along and is now offering services to coach people and to give them that support? I think in general, most of those people are doing a really good job and are truly helping people and are in it for the right reasons. So this is where your spidey senses have to kick in and you go, is this person legit or not? And if they're not, you move on with your life and you warn people about them. So I do appreciate the people that call out the naysayer or call out the people that aren't legit. I'm not going to name names here, but there's several names that I could just spit out to you that I wouldn't hire to do keto anything with a 10-foot pole because they're only in it for the money. Firewolf Ashton, if that's what it takes to help on their journey, I say go for it. Exactly, Ashton. And why do we care what someone chooses to do to help them be successful in keto? I think sometimes personalities get in the way. Well, I have the personality that allows me to do this on my own, and I'm successful. Therefore, you should be able to be successful doing it on your own. And we forget there's some people, they're a little more needy of emotional support. They're a little more needing a little bit of hand holding through the process. So I agree with you. Whatever it takes, go for it. There are accounts that will encourage and help people without making them pay. That's true. And certainly those people, though, even need to be supported. I don't charge anything for any of my podcasts. I never have charged a single penny to listen to any of my podcasts, and I never will, by the way. It's all free information. I would probably say 95% of what I do in my work, I give away for free. Could I monetize some of that stuff and make more money than I do? Yeah, I could. But to me, if you give away most of what you do, like this right here, I'm doing this for free. This doesn't, I'm not making any money off this. Not that I need to. I'm more trying to get the message out and trying to provide information to people as a service. And then if you like what you see from me with the free stuff, I hope you go buy my books and support me in that way. Or support the sponsors that I have on my podcast and that kind of thing. But I do think there's a fine balance between those people that offer the free stuff and offer that. At some point, they're putting in a lot of time to help you. I think they should be paid for that. And there are people that do that for a little while that offer encouragement and help. But at some point, your time becomes valuable and you will have to end up charging people for that time. And I've seen there's no shame in someone offering services to coach you if they're spending intimate quality time to help you out, especially on a one-on-one basis. Senec Cacarillo says it's the same as having a personal trainer. Exactly. All those exercises are available online for free. Sometimes you need guidance. There's no shame in that. Exactly. I would say hiring a keto coach of some sort is precisely like hiring a personal trainer. You could lift the weights in the same way on your own, but sometimes it just takes someone who has the knowledge and the experience about it that can guide you. Oh, your form is bad. Or in the case of nutrition, well, maybe you're not, maybe that carbohydrate you thought was healthy for you, that quinoa, isn't exactly the best choice on a ketogenic diet. And plus, here's the other thing about the online information. Keto is free, but let's say you Google keto and you find some wackadoodle that doesn't know what the bleep they're talking about when it comes to keto. Then they say, oh, eat quinoa and eat lean meats and eat this and eat that. And you start doing that because, quote, keto is free, hashtag. Did that help you at all? Did that give you any information about keto that's actually going to help you? No, it would not. And so you need to find people that can help you along the way and keep you on the straight and narrow. And that's where I think a keto coach or someone like a nutritional therapy practitioner or a nutritionist or an educated about keto dietitian, any of these people could help you along the way. Let's see. Everyone deserves to make a living. Yeah, R. Wimple, that's what I'm talking about is people that invest their time in other people should be paid for that time. And again, I think there is a fine balance. You have to show people that you're willing to give them great information for free. And there's nothing wrong with that in terms of giving people for free, but there's also nothing wrong with creating resources. I know a lot of my friends have ebooks that are out there. I write physical books that are out there. I know there's people that do programs that you can buy, some of these summits that are out there, and then these people that offer coaching services. If someone wants to make that available to someone else as a service, and again, giving them customized one-on-one, where they're talking to them, that's way different than coming on an Instagram Live and just having a general conversation with everybody. I don't see anybody that's going one-on-one with somebody absolutely free and helping them all along the way. Maybe, a one-off here and there, but seeing all kinds of people and giving them free information, I'm not seeing that happen, and nor should it happen If someone is investing in you, don't be a cheapskate. Give them some money and help them out and let them help you out in the process. And that's how this community is going to thrive, is when people are given that support and they're able to understand keto a little better. Then maybe they get it, they're successful, and then maybe they want to pass that along to other people. I think that's a beautiful thing. We don't want to discourage people in this process. Lizzie WMW says there's no difference than if you went to a Weight Watchers meeting. We all need support in all areas of our life. I think it's great if someone needs a keto coach. Yeah, exactly. These people have no degrees, no certifications, no experience, except they lost some weight. Keto Naughty. Thank you, Keto Naughty, for chiming in on this. Neither do I. Neither do I. So are you denying that someone like myself would have any value to add to someone simply because I don't have nutrition background? I don't have a degree. I'm not an NTP or an RD, a PhD. I'm just a dude. I'm just a D. I have no certification. And my experience is I lost weight and got healthy. I also happen to have a lot of contacts with a lot of people in the medical industry because of my podcast. But there's no certification for all that information and that knowledge I got that way. I don't think we should discount the educated layperson, because educated lay people will reach people in ways that the medical community and the nutritional health community can't even begin to touch, because people want to connect with other people that are like them. And if they see themselves in a coach or in a podcaster like myself, or in just someone that's just an average everyday person that lost weight and got healthy eating keto, if they see themselves in that person, and then that person can offer up some wisdom to them that they're never going to get from the medical profession or from the nutritional health profession, I see no downside in that. And again, I trust people's judgment that if they're not getting what they're paying for, then okay, drop that person, and that was not a good fit. But if they're getting value out of those people, I see no downside to someone hiring one of those people despite no degrees, despite no certification, despite no experience beyond weight loss and health gain. You're talking about Jimmy Moore at this point. That's exactly who and what I am. And so, do you trust me? Am I giving bad information? So think about that. Official Tyler Clark, these same people don't have solutions either. I agree with you. A lot of bad information out there. It's good to get that help from experienced people. And this is the key, because there's a lot of people, especially in the keto realm, that are talking out of their butt. They just don't know what they're talking about. And so you have to be very, very discerning, which is why I try to highlight those people that I think are doing really good work. And to find those people that you trust that can give you that help along the way. But there are a bunch of shysters out there. So please keep your eyes wide open and know that they're going to try to take advantage of you. So just be aware of that. Certifications and degrees mean nothing these days. I've got nurse friends that their knowledge is terrible. Yeah, and here's the thing too. I was talking with a lady earlier today who's a fan of Jimmy Rants. She had issues with her cholesterol, and she had no idea that doctors really didn't know anything about nutrition. They got no education about it, and yet this doctor was trying to get her to eat a plant-based diet because her cholesterol was high. And I'm like, do you realize they don't have any training in nutrition, and yet they're giving nutrition advice? I would much rather go see a keto coach or an NTP or a nutritionist or an educated dietitian long before I would ever talk to a doctor, for example, about nutrition stuff. They just don't know because they haven't been trained. I'm one of those people. I'm not certified, but my large following already gets free and simple content, but asked to pay for more help. Yes, Tyler, I think you're doing it the right way. And like I said, my philosophy business-wise is I give away the house. I give away probably 95% of what I do is absolutely free, and it's by design. My passion is to share information with other people that helps them go down the pathway of health. And if I can do that 95% of the time, and they happen to buy Keto Clarity, or happen to buy my new book, Real Food Keto, or happen to support a podcast sponsor, and I get benefit from that, should we judge that? Should we be upset by that? Are you upset that I get to keep doing this free content because I make a little money from the 5% of stuff that isn't free? I don't think so. I think most people, they love the fact that they can get information, and then they want to support the people that are giving the good information on a free basis most of the time. Almost every keto coach that I know is giving away so much free content on social media that, okay, great. You connect with them with the free stuff that they do. You want more one-on-one personal touch. Try going to any business around where you live and go in and say, well, I just think I should get everything here for free. So come give me a massage. I need a manicure. I need a pedicure. And let's do all that for free. Would that be fair to the people that are trying to make a living, that are trying to pay their bills? No, it would not be. So why are we doing this with keto coaches? Why are we doing this with people that are actually trying to help people? I just think that's wrong. I'm so glad you're free, Jimmy. Thank you, Nini's Keto Kitchen. I do provide a lot of free information. You guys know I come on here 1 to 2 times a day doing Jimmy rants. Have I ever charged anything or even done a commercial or anything? No, I don't, because I am so passionate about sharing good information with people so that you can be helped. Thank you, Keto Naughty. I appreciate you reading my books. Thank you. Hey, Lauren, how are you? If I got your new book, Keto Clarity I got your new book, Keto Clarity in the new year. Thank you, Ninis. I think you'll enjoy that. There's no shame if they're qualified. No, there's not any shame whatsoever if they're qualified. And there's no shame if they have experience that can help you and you connect with that person. Yes, wackadoodle Nini is one of my favorite words to say. So they give us true coaches a bad rep. Yeah, Lauren there is a keto coach, and I do think those shysters that are out there, they do give people that are legit like Lauren a bad name, and it just disgusts me that there are people in this. Now, obviously, this happens anytime something becomes popular. You're going to have people that will pop up that you've never heard before that will suddenly be keto experts, and then they're trying to sell you a supplement. They're trying to do this, do that. Find the people that are legit, that are really passionate about this, that really want to help you. And you know from following like their social media, you connect with them on a personal level. Those are the people that you want to hire. Some of these coaches, keto coaches, are wackadoodle. I agree. They sure are, because they're trying to sell you a load of goods. Ashton says, Nancy Childress from Keto for Real Life People is an awesome coach who gives one-on-one counseling. Yep. There's a lot of free misinformation out there. Nancy Booth, 7, you nailed it. There is so much free misinformation out there. In fact, the tagline for the Jimmy Rants is cutting through the disinformation and general bull bleep. That's what we try to do here. You've done a ton of research. You cite your sources. Yes, Keto Naughty, I do try to do that. And I don't charge people. Although if you want to buy my books, it is going to cost you money. And I have no shame in that, by the way, because I work hard to make really quality resources available for free. And then the resources that I do charge for, they're good quality information that you can use yourself and give to other people. But I'm not a medical anything. I haven't been trained. I don't have certifications or anything like that. Sometimes personal experience is better than going to class and getting a degree. Lizzie WMW. Yeah, the School of Hard Knocks is what we call that. And I do think there is value there. Let's see. I think you're very insightful and thorough and helpful, degree or not. You have years of experience. Yeah, are you saying I'm old? Am I an old guy? Thank you, Keto Naughty. I appreciate that. You give so much. I'm so thankful for people like you who helped educate me on what I do. Lauren, and you're now going to pay that forward to all those people that you're coaching about keto and that you're doing free content on your Instagram and everywhere that you're doing content, your new podcast and your YouTube. I love Keto Coach Lauren. Go follow her, by the way. She's pretty awesome. I need to put your books on my Christmas list. Thank you, Alicia. I think you'd enjoy that. Real Food Keto, by the way, you guys, is in all Costco stores now. So go to U.S. Costco stores. Even somebody up in Canada said they saw it in one of the Canadian Costco stores. So that's pretty cool. Olga says, Keto Reality, I appreciate all the help and info. You're welcome. Official Tyler Clark, my Christmas wish list is to meet Jimmy and Jason Fung. Well, I can't help you with Jason Fung. He's up in Toronto. But if you're ever in South Carolina, I'd be delighted to meet you. We are working on a Real Food Keto book tour. We're still kind of working out the details, but it hopefully will be sometime in like the first or second quarter of 2019. I'm going to try to go around the country. Are your books on Audible? Yes, I've read every single one of my books on Audible audiobook, except for the Ketogenic Cookbook, because nobody wants to hear someone say 1/2 cup of almond flour. That's not very compelling audiobook. So Tracy D. Fit, you rock. Thank you for what you do. Thank you. Lilla Grand, don't trust those doctors that write books but spend most of their efforts pushing their supplements. Yeah, I so bad want to name names, but there are people out there that hide behind the doctor in front of their name, and people, for whatever their reasons, buy into them as gurus simply because they got doctor in front of their name. I don't care how many degrees you've got. Some of these people that are out there promoting themselves as keto experts, they don't know any more about keto than the man on the moon. You should have absolutely no shame. You put in the work. Thank you. I will always work hard. I'm always happy to pay for a good book, especially audiobooks. Will Real Food Keto be on Audible? Yes, it's coming. We had an issue with it at Audible, and they kicked it back to my producer. He made the changes, and that was resubmitted about a week and a half ago, and it's usually a 2-week process where it goes back. So hang tight. It'll be out very soon. Trust me, you'll know. Any update on the restaurant? No, I haven't heard anything about that, Olga. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Hello, Dory. I see my friend Dory came in. She's always the bright, cheerful one that gives me lots of hearts. Everybody hit the heart button like real quick. I want to see all the hearts that come in all at one time. That's funny. But thank you for being here, you guys. And thank you for letting me kind of share what was on my heart today with this responding to the keto is free hashtag. I get it. Keto is free, but I hope people understand that while keto is free, there are some people that need a little more help than what that quote free information is giving them, because it's not always leading them down the path to getting healthy. And I do think that keto coaches and nutritional therapy practitioners and other people that could walk alongside these people and give them support on their keto journey, we should not shame those people for putting in the hours and putting in the effort and, quite frankly, having the passion to want to help people. That's been my goal from day one of my work. I've never once, in fact, I've avoided having any kind of accreditation. I don't want letters after my name. I just love being Jimmy Moore Empowered Patient. And if I'm empowering, or I'm empowered, I'm able to empower other people and to give them hope in their own health journey. Okay, thank you, Keto Tiny and Vintage. She says she found 2 Costco's that have my books. Cool. Thank you for that. Appreciate you letting me know. All right, guys, that's it for this Jimmy Rants. JimmyRants.com is the website, and there's no shame in seeking help from a keto coach. Let's not let this keto is free hashtag become a thing. It's not a thing in my mind. Keto is free, but get some help if you need it, and don't be afraid to ask for that help. JimmyRants.com. We start on Instagram Live, so pop on over to here, which is at Living Low Carb Man on Instagram. You can then watch it on replay for 24 hours. Go on over to YouTube, after that, you can see all the past Jimmy Rants episodes, which are now about mid-60s now on these episodes. We also have a Jimmy Rants podcast, which is approaching 20 episodes, where we have a nice little music bed with the best of what's going on this Jimmy Rants. I see my friend Keto Karma just popped in. Hello, Suzanne. Thanks for being here. And so jimmyrants.com is the website if you missed any of that. And we really appreciate you engaging in this show. As you can tell, I love to rant about a lot of things as it relates to nutritional health. So hope you enjoyed the one we had here today. And until next time, we'll see you then.